I'm in. Luckily, the station's lazy administration hasn't canceled my work card yet. Half an hour until the campaign speeches in front of City Hall begin. I don't think anyone will be coming into the backup studio to bother me at this hour. I should be able to finish setting up the signal interception in time. Concrete jungle. It still shows old quest, that's funny. It doesn't clear a quest log. Never got those fucking cockroaches! Urgh. Maybe I'll get them after I load the old save for the other, to try another ending or something. It'd be funny. Retrieve the incriminating recording hidden in the cleaning cart. Search, as if I didn't put it there myself. What? There's the incriminating recording. The recording you found in Selena's apartment includes the mayor's shady dealings with Black Marsh, the criminal methods they employ. By making it public, you should be able to bring down the mayor and his goons all at once. Now's the time. The wingsuit tail? And a metal pipe? So just... Okay, I have my old inventory. Just arbitrarily, some of my items were in there, including my melee weapon. I should... I mean, maybe. Hopefully, the fight doesn't happen. But if not, if it goes bad, maybe I can load an old save and equip a better weapon. You wouldn't expect continuity between now and when I left prison. The fact that my inventory is the same is very goofy. Like I didn't think to drop any of the stuff off or anything. This is a rail camera. It allows the camera to seamlessly transition from the anchor desk to the weather presenter. But I'd best not move it around. It's not nice getting hit in the leg by one of these. Don't ask me how I know. Let's see. Like, the fact that I brought the wingsuit tail on this mission is deeply unhinged. What do you mean? The screen shows the view from the outside camera. This is the camera pointing at the stage. The mayor will take the stage soon. That's when we'll intercept the signal. So he's gonna intercept the live broadcast. This is a fill light. I still remember almost being blinded by one during my internship. He knows how this place works because he was a reporter. This is the light controller. Each button corresponds to different lights. There's a lot to take in during a live broadcast. For example, you can't shine a green mood light on the anchor's face during a late night news segment. This is the studio's broadcast console. It used to switch the cameras displayed on the screen. Switch to camera 1, 2, 3, so I have the options. Let's see. So it's already showing camera 1. The live screen is showing the audience. Can I go look at it to find information about it? There's a huge crowd. People are holding up signs and stuff. The live screen is switched to the OB van. Just somebody with a camera pointing at a van. This is a temporary Vox prop camera. I can see an OB van. Reporters will probably interview the crowd after the speeches. So switch it back so no one suspects anything, I guess. This is the OB console. The live feed from City Hall needs to come back to the station before it can be relayed to the whole city. So I just need to replace the live signal with the studio signal at the right time. Then I'll be able to play the recording for the whole city to hear. Once I do that, it doesn't matter how much power the mayor has. There's no way he'll be able to cover up the evidence. I'm supposed to wait, right? I'm supposed to wait for the speech to start? Or do they mean start the interception as in, like, proceed the story? Because I don't think there's anything else to do here. Yeah, they mean, like, time skip it. Thanks to your short internship as a director after graduating, you finished preparing the signal and... God damn it. Yeah, those go on their own time. They're hard to read because they populate from the middle, so that you can't really read the text very well until it finishes populating, because the whole text is moving while the text is coming in. It's kind of rough. That doesn't populate left or right like a visual novel. All set. Now I just have to wait until the live broadcast starts, then press the switch button. Or more specifically, it does populate left or right, but it's center justified, so it's moving the whole time, which sucks. I didn't expect everything to go so smoothly. Hopefully nothing... Of course. Knock, knock. The door's locked. I can see that I'm not blind. Force it. I'll pay for any damage. Sure thing, boss. Is it Bulk and Skull? And Angelo? Oh my god. Oh, it's the ape. Oh, he can just do that. So that's bad. They're both taller than me and have gun. And are murderers. Kong, I think I smell something. You know that smell? Right. It's the smell of a fugitive. Mr. Big Shot Reporter, come out. Mr. Big Shot Reporter, come out wherever you are. Did you seriously think I'd just act like nothing happened after you escaped from prison? I knew you wouldn't give up. That, plus the fact that the recording is still missing. Oh, by the way, your lawyer friend, Reed, seems to be missing. I paid a visit to his office, but he wasn't there. I sure hope he hasn't met with an unfortunate accident. He seems like a real swell guy. Trying to rile him up, which based on past events would work, because we got really riled up before. Okay. I've talked for long enough. Are you coming out? Once you escaped, I expected you to come to the TV station to interfere with the campaign. It's the only hand you had left to play. That's why I've had my men watching the building for the past few days. Just waiting for you to walk right into my trap. So, as I said before, it might be better for me if the recording is in your hands. Damn it. Still no response? All this talking is starting to make me thirsty. I'm going to count to 5. If you don't come out, I'll have to ask Kong where to find you. But I must warn you, he's not as good-tempered as I am. Angelo knows I'm here. 5. But if I come out, I'll have to face both of them at once. Rest assured, even someone of my standing has to go through security to enter the building. So I assure you, I'm unarmed. All you have to do is come out and hand over the recording. Who knows? Maybe the two of us can still be friends. Oh, sorry. I forgot to keep counting. 4. Time is running out. I need to calm down. Think about how to respond. With my giant intelligence points. Oh my god. Woof. Okay, last time I saw this, my score was last time I saw this, my score was still 6. So I've done more reading, or things that counted as reading, apparently, than I thought I had. Like, damn. That's wild. It was not at +8 before. So I'm really good at reading now, damn. So when I wear glasses, I have 4 from the glasses, 8 from bookworm, and 9 from intelligence. Sometimes 10 from intelligence, if I wear the right watch or something. So I can reach +22 as a bonus. What the fuck? Come on, think about how to respond. Damn, that's a really bad roll, but it's literally impossible to get lower than a 1, which is my target. Maybe I should try to get rid of his bodyguard, Kong, first. I might stand a chance of winning if I face Angelo alone. Angelo! You knew exactly where I'd go. You're as smart as everyone says. Oh, you're too kind, Mr. Big Shot Reporter. I'm glad you've come to your senses and chosen to respond. It looks like we can have a constructive conversation after all. Should I get rid of Kong? Charisma test? Smooth talker? I don't have my shoes on, no! But I have a really high chance of success, and I think I can still use Caesar's skill. Angelo, you think the TV station is your bait for catching me? But you're actually the one who's taken my bait. Oh? How so? Do you really think I just stroll in here without being prepared for every eventuality? Even if you hadn't shown up, I'd run the risk of being caught by station security. It sounds like you still have a trick up your sleeve. Damn right. I snuck into an OB van near the city hall before coming here and set up an automatic broadcast. So even if I fail here, the recording will be played to the audience at City Hall after the speeches. Do you really expect me to believe that? If you don't believe me, just stay here with me and see what happens. Gah. You sly fox, I must admit, you do impress me sometimes. Kong, take a couple of guys and check out the OB vans down there. They literally have more people on hand, they could just like radio in, but yeah, sure, send Kong. If you find the recording, destroy it. Remember, do it personally. Don't let anyone find out. Okay, I guess they want it for the accountability. Yes, boss. Phew, it worked. Otherwise I was gonna have to fight two guys at once or something? I don't think I can fight one guy. I don't have any fighting skill. I specifically have done the whole game without winning a single fight. I've lost one fight. Okay. It's just you and me now. There's no need to hide, is there? Or are you really so scared of me? Now that it's just Angelo, I might stand a chance. Ah. Finally, we meet again. If I had it my way, I'd never see you again. How heartbreaking. You know, I've been desperate for a sweet reunion since your escape. But since fate has delivered you right back to me, I won't allow you to escape so easily again. Now hand over the recording, and I might consider sending you back to prison in one piece. Or else what? I'll just have to search for it among your various body parts. I assume you haven't forgotten that my nickname is the Eraser. Our snap! A crossbow, you lying scumbag. My apologies. I just had to tell a little white lie to ensure that our negotiation went smoothly. But don't worry, I'll make it up to you. By making your death quick and clean. Feel light on. Gah. It was all foreshadowing. Nice trick, but it's not enough. I'll make you regret being such a smartass. Dodge crossbow, 28% chance of Dazzle marksman, 2% bonus because I blinded him. No, I had the chance to watch Solo Ascent earlier and it would have worked a little bit. I just have to hope I can use Caesar's skill to cheat. Uh-oh. Caesar, come on. Oh, god damn it. It's just a 9. It's just a 9. Oh, thank god. Okay. There we go. I got all my skill points back. What a broken skill. Oh my god. That might literally be what makes me survive this game. The light worked. The crossbow missed. Yeah, it wasn't really the light. It was mostly Caesar. Jesus. You think your silly little tricks can beat me? I'll make you regret this. Oh my god, the animations are so good. Sorry. I'm so distracted by it. Yeah, lower agility, so don't get to go first. Great. Sand throw. Oh. I do have to take a break though, so I'm just gonna have to replay that bit, I guess. It's unfortunate to run out of time, but this game has very long narrative segments sometimes where I'm just like, I can't do this right now. I'll have to finish this episode later. Wild how important the Caesar thing was. Yeah. Oh yeah, just my previous thought. I'm like, I don't. It's hard to unpack exactly what's going on. On some level, it's probably just like, as a guy that was closeted as in the closet for so long and like kind of like had an outlet via the furry fandom and so on, I kind of just have like an intrinsic joy just kind of seeing furry art, especially high effort stuff. So just seeing a bunch of cool animations of furry characters in a video game kind of just like fills me with a particular kind of joy that I don't really get anywhere else from art in quite the same way. It's a very specific feeling. So I'm just like, those moments where I just get a dumb little glee from stuff like that. All right, I don't know if this is going to be winnable. I might have to have a training arc where I can't get much stronger, but I could bring stimulant to have more strength, or I could bring weapons that are better to be better equipped for this. Like I could steal the stuff. This might be part of what I have to do to achieve the ending. Is if I can't win this fight, I might have to go into the guard area at night instead of skipping ahead, getting that loot and repairing it, and then going to this fight with like riot gear and stimulant so I have crazy stats, which would be satisfying to use some more mechanics I have access to just to win. If I win without that, then this guy is kind of lame, isn't he? Despite all the hype. No matter how much he holds his knife backwards, he's actually not that tough. This music's kind of great, actually. Okay, so good luck for me. Had to replay the intro of this bit. And he did more attacks. He did a sneak attack this time and then sand throw, so that was fun. Let's see, Rose Thorn, convert your charisma above your opponents into your extra attack power until the end of the fight. Oh. Cooldown 7? Does that mean that it like... Can I do it again in 7 turns to stack it even more? Let's see. What are our stats? So I have 70 base health and he has... I have 81 up here though. What's going on there? 8 from robust. Oh, the +8 max health from the other thing, right. Man, I really should have eaten all of my potato pizza before I escaped prison. And apparently learning that I can keep stuff in my inventory, I'm obviously going to put the stimulant in my inventory when I try again. I don't know how much charisma he has. So I have no idea how good this is going to be. No! I just hit rest. God damn it. Blind removed, I guess. Oh, I dodged that. That's good. I think dodging might do something for me, actually. Damn, I clicked on the wrong thing. That sucks. Soap throw? Wait. Throw a slippery bar of soap at your opponent's feet, making his actions use an extra 30% energy for the next 0 turns. 0 turns? Slippery throw effect lasts for a number of turns equal to twice the number of times remaining for you to throw soap. Slippery floor effect lasts for a number of turns equal to twice the number of times remaining for you to throw soap. Remaining 1. So 2 turns, I guess. I meant to do surprise attack, but apparently did that. Whoops. So robust, Game of Thrones. When you deal a critical hit, that's the other one. Combat skill, more rapport with aquatic animals? Why is that listed as a combat skill? These are all of my combat skills? Oh, I'm so not in good anything. Okay. Why is rest listed before fighting moves? That really threw me off. That misclick sucked. So that's a rapid action. This one's not. I should save this though, because it has a cooldown. So I should do this after I've powered myself up. Your attack power has been strengthened by 1. You have 1 more charisma than your opponent? God damn it, he's hot? That's not fair. Get him. That should be a strong skill. It only made me so slightly stronger. That blows. There, I did some damage. Stop it! Oh no, I'm bleeding. I don't have a rep. Let's try to use up all of his stamina if I can. That's a swift action too. Unfortunately, my metal pipe, I already suck at having... Ooh, I stunned him. That's nice. 78% hit chance, 83% hit chance, 10% crit chance, 0 durability. I don't know how much damage this does by comparison. 10 is not amazing. It causes bleed though. Look. Behind you. Nope. Good waste of your turn though. Thank you. That's my last soap throw. This will last for 4 turns. They could not have made that more confusing to read. Ooh, Eraser. When fighting, your attacks will deal extra damage based on the number of bleed layers in your opponent. Well, obviously, if I lose this fight, I'm going to come back with bandages and a repaired weapon and stimulant for better stats and so on. But for now, we'll just give it a go. Oh, that sucks. Dang it. And he got to rest? Oh, that was like a quick little nothing attack, wasn't it? I was like, how did he get to rest and attack in the same turn? Stop it. Oh, I'm so fucked. I can do surprise attack, but then I just lose stamina anyway. I'm curious. I'm gonna lose anyway. Can I do Rose Thorn again? I can. So every 7 turns, you can increase your attack power by that much again, and it keeps cumulatively adding up. Unfortunately, I have no healing items, and in no way equipped for any kind of combat. Because I didn't know that I was going to specifically teleport to this scenario from where I was. No. Ha. Looks like I won in the end. You should know it's survival. You should know it's survival of the fittest. You've been defeated. Is that supposed to mean that I got arrested? Let's try again, start the fight over? It does. I might as well give it one more go real quick, just because I did blow it in a few different ways. Alright, so let's open with the soap. At least soap throw obliterates his stamina, so I should do it as soon as I can. And then I can do Rose Thorn, and you want to save swift action for when I'm already strengthened by that, because then I'll do more damage, is my logic. And I don't know if Metal Pipe is a... well, when it misses, it's not good. I don't know if Metal Pipe or unarmed attacks are a better use of my time. I think in the long term, I have to rest after like every Metal Pipe attack. Okay, if he dodges them all, I'm super fucked. Now I'm like out of stamina. Oh, 12 was trash. That's all it does? So yeah, unarmed attacks are basically better because they cost half as much and they bleed him. Jesus fucking Christ, I disintegrated that time. Okay, so I can't take this. So it's time for a proper load where I actually save scum a little bit in this game. And that's because... what the fuck else am I gonna do? So as you can see here, it's listed as separate saves for each playthrough. So we're gonna want to rewind back to... yep, that's the one. The save that I'm going to use to get different outcomes later, but for now, we want to make big boss fight happen. Let's see here. I want to get that gear, but the struggle is I don't know what it takes to repair it. I don't know why I teleported there. I think for the sake of my own sanity, since we're already at the end of the game, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of extra save scumming for this bit. Because I need to know what this gear takes to repair. Let's see. My inventory is so fucked. Right, okay, that. So we're gonna skip until tonight. And I'm not really playing right now. My main goal is just to place the dummy, get over to the guard chambers. And then I want to get that riot gear. And I want to find out what the requirements are for repairing it. I'm being a little cheap because clearly a big thing's going to happen tomorrow, and I don't really want to play tomorrow yet because I'm trying to do this ending right now. So I'm going to cheat a little bit by finding out what it takes to repair this gear, and then I'm going to trade for those parts amongst the inmates as best I can to repair that gear. So I would like to do the apparent gang war that's going to happen in the subsequent episode when I'm working towards the next ending that would require me to play further into the campaign. There's a baton and tactical gloves. Was it just the glove? Alright, so we don't need this sheet I bought in this particular run. Your unarmored attacks become blunt damage, reduce the opponent's crit chance by 5%. Do I want them to become blunt? Was it really just gloves? Was there no armor in here? Huh. It's currently at reduced effectiveness. Worn attack plower +2, +3. Heavy blow, critical damage. This weapon is increased by 25%. Long handle, 5% hit rate. Peacemaker, crits no longer deal extra damage. Instead, they restore health equal to the value of the damage. A blunt, when you deal critical hit, stuns your opponent for 1 turn, but only deals 10% extra damage. But they also don't do that anyway. So if I hit somebody for a crit, he gets stunned for a turn, and I do bonus damage. Okay, this goes into that slot instead of the watch. Okay. Let's fully use the information of everything that I've been able to have so far. This is an unfortunate case of just like I couldn't really reasonably prepare for this scenario because you don't know you're going to teleport to a very specific scenario in a very specific outside location that's not in the prison at all, and then do a very specific fight in a campaign where I've gotten away with not fighting the whole time. Okay, so I need 6 tape, 4 nails, and 4 quick dry glue. Get to it. I'm opening up paint for my notes. There's probably people that are like, why don't you use the smarter thing or whatever, but it's like, nah, it's fine. And that's the main thing. I think the rest of my gear doesn't even have durability as an applicable concept. So it'll be interesting to learn if the repaired gloves have like a defense stat or anything. Alright, so now I'm back here. I'm obviously perfectly capable of doing what I'm doing right now alongside my other objectives as I proceed forward. It's just cleaner if I just try to do this ending in this episode and then continue forward with the actual game to try out the other ending without mudding it up. So Capybara, the Psychic. The Psychic has 4. There he is. The Desert Challenge, we've already played this conversation in the other timeline. Oh my god, this conversation. Okay. Trade. Nah. There we go. So that's some tape. Need a bit more than that. Oh, there's Wilbur. He had some. But I don't think he likes me. Okay, he does trade it. I was like, he might not even trade this with me because he doesn't like me. Okay, so that's the gist of it. Now I need the glue, which this boy do not have. So I will now check. Also, let's go ahead and just eat that for the extra hit points. Come over here. No, not there. That's the right stuff, right? Quick dry glue. Lobby, 2nd floor. Only one character has it. Okay. Well, at least he does. Otherwise, I was going to be disappointed. Where the fuck is he? There he is. What brand do you smoke? Any. I mean, on the outside. Any. I always had the great John down as the picky type. Rumor has it you smoke to exercise your lung capacity. Is it true that you can suffocate an enemy by sucking away the air in front of them? You want to find out? No. Hey, they're almost equally my friend. Anyway, didn't max out John, but oh well. Oof, is this gonna be enough? Yes, okay. Can I even eat this pizza? And the soda has stamina and agility plus. Let's see, organize. So the soda would also count as a sort of stimulant that I could use to pump up my stats. Can I just eat all these? I can, okay. So that's 3 more maximum health. So that's good. So I got 4 more maximum health from the various pizza slices. A normal sentence to say, various pizza slices. Back to the cell. Working on my canon playthrough of this particular bit. Alright, so dowels are dead to me. Give me some damn inventory space. See, most of these things aren't super relevant. Alright. For now, let's do the repair. Oh, I don't have them in my inventory yet. Right. Yeah, destroying things just makes the game more reasonable as far as, like, my ability to just process my inventory. Okay. The gas mask just completely has nothing to do with combat. Didn't particularly expect it to, but just double checking. Yeah, I guess it just was gloves and that one thing, huh? I guess I should double check any performance enhancing drugs I have in my, sorry, stimulants. Exfoliating powder. That'll fuck him up. Sedative. That's 2 intelligence. Intelligence is a... that pumps up your crit chance. Charisma, so if I chew gum, that'll increase the power of Rosethorn. My 1 ability. I wonder if I can just chug all of these right before the fight. Because that'd be funny. Can be used to bandage wounds when fighting. Cloth. But then there's just bandages, which are just real. Corrosive solution for rusted metal. Probably not going to come up. Gain charisma. Gain more charisma when my opponent is taller than me. Or shorter than me. I don't think that's going to apply. I think the wolf is taller than me. It'd be funny if he was listed as otherwise. Oh, agility +2 makes it better than the other soda. I had different plans for it, but it will work here. Then we can bring the soap to throw at him. This is really funny, actually, to prepare for this fight. A combination of genuine attack items and comical, nonsense. Max health for 2 hours. I don't think the corrosive solution is going to do anything. Painkiller. Max health -2 permanent. Jesus. That's upsetting. Oh yeah, the mushrooms give you strength. I wonder what kind of fucked up inventory concoction I can summon. I don't need coffee beans. There. That perfectly fits with me having space for the 2 items too. Which is good, because I haven't actually sat and rested till lockdown. I wanted to make sure I had stuff in my inventory I could reasonably use as combat stuff, and it turns out that I have a whole inventory's worth, so... that'll be fine. Alright, I just did the trip. I'm back. Realized I should just spare you that part. Baton. And tactical gloves. Did they just go all the way back to full durability? In one go? Attack power +6 now. Okay. It's a lot better than the 3 or so that I had before. Get rid of this bar I don't need anymore. +2 points when performing grid actions. Reduce opponent's crit chance by 5%. That replaces this 2 intelligence watch, I guess. I'm not clear how this affects combat. Do grip actions affect combat? Does this have durability as gloves? I mean, I would like my opponent to not crit. Do I want my unarmed attacks to be blunt damage, though? This says that blunt means when I do crit, then my opponent takes 10% extra damage. It sends them for 1 turn. Does that mean that tactical gloves makes my unarmed attacks do that too? I'm less clear on that part. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to ever rewind back to day 10. Go ahead and just make a new save here. And I will now escape. Also, I just realized I fucked up. Okay, so that was a good demonstration of what it looks like to repair the gear. Assume I did that all again. I just realized I never actually told her to come in the morning so I'm not going to escape. So I'm going to have to load the save again and do all that again. God damn it. All right, new save. In the building. Got my gear on. Let's eat a chewing gum. Let's get to intelligence. Let's get bonus aggro fight points. Get some more agility. 5 more max health. 1 more strength. Okay. Looks like a lot of the stuff stuck too. Oh yeah, they all stack at once. Okay. I do still have charisma glasses on, which is a little silly. Well, no, they affect my attack modifier on the other thing. Yeah. So I have 1 charisma and 2 agility, and then 2 intelligence, 2 strength, 5 max health, and 1 strength. So I'm up to 8 strength, and then the bonus I can get from bonus charisma. So I'll have even more strength. That's like as good as you're gonna get, probably. Let's get this mess started and hope for the best. It's also relatively hard to dodge that crossbow bolt. I know from having to redo the sequence a few times where it actually takes a fair number of attempts to even do the crossbow bolt dodge. Although maybe I'll be much better off now because I have oh, try to get rid of Kong's 83%. Okay. Yeah, some of these stat bonuses I've given myself have clearly affected these rolls. We'll see if the crossbow bolt will be more reasonable. Because I actually failed multiple times and had to keep reloading just to get back to where I left off, which was in a state where I had dodged the crossbow bolt when you guys saw me. Because I had to leave and come back, so I was like, oh, god damn it. Well, I got shot. I'll just load and try again. Because I was trying to recreate the conditions we left off on. So I could skip the beginning bit, but not the rest of it. Thankfully, redoing everything wasn't that huge of a deal, because it actually... once you initiate the conjugal visit, it lets you skip all the way to the moment where you're in the parking garage. So you don't have to replay that entire sequence and click your way through it all for an hour. 58% is so much higher. Damn. I have so many more base points this time. Just from the bonus agility, I guess. There, not even 1 reroll. The light worked, the crossbow missed. Thankfully, crossbows don't really fire that many times, so it's a good ranged weapon for him to have for a moment that doesn't get to use that much. He used ambush. You haven't attacked for 1 turn. Your dodge chance has been increased by 5%. Your damage output is increased by 20%. Ah. Concentration. Hit rate increased by 20%. So ambush makes a little more sense to me. I thought it was weird that it gives you a bonus for every time you don't attack. Because I was like, okay, yeah, that could make you strong, but who's going to spend 5 turns not attacking? But it does apply to turns you spend like buffing yourself as you not attacking. So that makes a lot more sense all of a sudden. Let's see. Reduces health by 2. So it's a sand throw is how exfoliating power works, which is what he did to me once. Reduce health by 2, reduce hit and crit rate by 15% until the end of the fight. If your opponent uses rest, he has a 50% chance of removing the status. Damn. That's a rapid action. I'm gonna hit him with the soap throw to make him use up his stamina. Then sand throw to make him bad at hitting. Okay, so he's got slippery floor effect. Tried to distract me, didn't work. Alright, now Rose Thorn. That gave me 2 extra attack. Ow. And now I start hitting him. Surprise attack. My bonus attack. And then see how good this baton does. 19. He's still really dangerous though, but my increased agility and whatnot means I'll dodge more, which should be good. And eventually I can even do another Rose Thorn. So if I crit, these cooldowns will go down faster. And if I get to do another Rose Thorn, I get to increase my attack by 2 again, which is pretty. That's kind of strong. But he's actually not lasting very long at this rate. Oh, he removed blind. I'm gonna blind him again. Oh, I can't do it. It's on a cooldown. Rude. Slippery floor is still ongoing. I'm not bleeding, so I don't really have a lot of reason to do the other thing either. I don't have the stamina for this. So I guess I'll do unarmed attack for the blunt hits. That's pretty strong too. I'm destroying him right now. He has 1 health. Ow. Dick. Can I use the sand yet? No. Because like that would have actually done enough damage. Roll 2 dice to immediately restore an equal number of health and remove bleed and armor break. For the next 2 turns, heal by an amount equal to your intelligence at the beginning of each turn. That's a lot of healing, actually. Okay. I don't have the energy to heal either. Shit. Resting is expensive. I just want a chance to have my intelligence have cool effects during combat, but if I just hit him once, I win, so... God damn! I'm sorry, it made me feel bad. when people get hit really hard in this game, they go down a little too real, where I'm like, oh no, the lights went out. Is it finally over? It looks like you've lost, Angelo. No. How? Damn it. I killed you with the Undertale power, where I just rewind time and should make different decisions based on what happened before. Quit struggling. Stay down. I have more important things to do right now than deal with you. Hey. Wait. What? Something else you want to say? Reaches into jacket. Does he have a gun? Don't worry. It's just some papers. What's this? It's a letter signed by the residents who live along Lamaleg River. What kind of letter? Most of them agreed to the Black Marsh chemical plant expansion, including the beaver you interviewed. Even knowing about the high levels of pollution, they still agreed. You bastard! What dirty tactics did you use to threaten them? Threaten them? We didn't need to use threats. They agreed because Black Marsh offered substantial compensation. Plus, all the residents who signed got the opportunity to work on the new plant. They're willing to live alongside a stinking river that spreads disease just for that? Yes, because they're stuck. You wouldn't understand. You weren't born and raised in that hopeless shithole Skid Road like me and them. It's a concrete jungle of nothing but poverty, crime, and depravity. What's one more stinking ditch? Nothing but depravity? Okay, fuck off at some point, man. It just makes an already shitty life a little worse. But the compensation and a job in the plant gives them the opportunity to get their kids out of Skid Road. Go to school, start a small business, whatever. It could be their only way out of that shithole. Are you trying to tell me they signed because of that opportunity? Listen, Mr. Big Shot Reporter, I admire your sense of justice, but have you ever thought, if you expose the mayor's dealings with Black Marsh, will the chemical plant stay in the city? All the poor folk in Skid Row that you were trying to help will lose the chance of a better life. They'll be stuck living hopeless lives in a place that even the father of the forest has abandoned. This is gross. It's like, oh yeah, I know that we're taking advantage of all these vulnerable people that have miserable lives, but have you considered that if we regulated this plant's ability to poison the environment, that it might like go to China or something, and then it'll poison Chinese people, but then the people here won't have jobs. They won't have cancer either, but they also won't have jobs. Except obviously it's the other way around, because this is... Actually, I don't know where this is set. It might be implied to be set in vaguely the United States because they're going to Liberty City. But it is developed in... I think this was developed in China. Which is... makes that a very circular, confusing thing to talk about. But... they're like, yeah, they're like, oh, the plant might leave if we... It's not even guaranteed, it's just that it might. Like, the residents, he's framing them weirdly, but like, they agreed to the plant, like, industrialization around them because they needed jobs. They didn't agree to it poisoning them. That was a surprise. Is that the result you wanted, Thomas? And there's nothing we could ever do for these people in any other way. It's completely impossible that a society could, like, not poison its people and also give them opportunities. That's impossible. You have to pick one or the other. It's such a fake fucking choice from this piece of shit wolf that murders people. Fellow citizens, next up is the incumbent mayor's final campaign speech. We're all keen to find out what promises he has for Boulderton after the next 4 years. Over the next 4 years. It's time for you to make a choice. You just walk around with that letter? What the fuck? Play the recording, obviously. I played a whole game to do this. I'm sure. Switching to live signal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like you've won, hero of the city. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for that inspiring speech. I forgot there's humans? What? Citizens, this is Thomas the Fox, a reporter for Woodpecker TV. Now that you've heard the mayor's campaign speech, I'd like you to hear a recorded conversation. This recording will reveal the evil truth behind the mayor's mask. The recording plays. I'm so startled that the mayor is human. What? Like, I haven't seen a single human all game. Were there humans in the intro 50 hours ago? Like a month ago in my life? Maybe. The mayor's human? Like everyone around him is a dog, because every cop is a dog in this setting. They committed the same approach there that Beastars does, which is that thread all of Beastars, almost every single cop in the entire story is a dog, which is upsetting when we get to Jack's backstory, if they get to that in the anime. But well, the backstory of dogs and also what's happening with Jack, which they'll probably adapt in season 4. I'm just gonna call it season 4. When you release a new set of episodes a year later, that's a new season. That's what they're doing is stupid. It's like a thing. It's like a trick to pay the studio less or something. Let's see. Former mayor under investigation. From escaped convict to hero of the city. Lamalang River demonstration ends first week. I wonder what that was for. Is it maybe the wolf was right because characters just tend to be right about things when they say stuff? Due to the fallout from the live campaign event, the attorney's office has launched an investigation into the embezzlement and organized crime-related activities of Boulderton's former mayor. The mayor himself, his campaign office director Angelo, and others involved in the case have been taken into custody. While the former mayor insists that the recording is a fabrication, several of the victims mentioned in the tape have publicly expressed their willingness to testify and corroborate the contents of the recording. Also, these fuckers shot my friend, so fuck them. Like, they're killing people. So the morality is out the window. Thomas the Fox, the prominent reporter who brought the former mayor's incriminating record to light, has been apprehended after escaping from prison. However, subsequent investigation has determined that he was initially framed and wrongfully convicted. Following his exoneration, Thomas will now only serve 1 year of community service for his prison escape. Many of the city residents that were interviewed claimed that they have always believed Thomas to be innocent and said that they now consider him to be the hero of the city. He still has to pay for the crime of escaping prison. A month later, Liberty City Central Hospital. Reed! The poor guy. Reed, how's he doing? I need some water. The doctor said we got here too late. He may not make it. Poor Reed. Call Reed's name, cover your face and cry. Damn, man. I mean, let it out. Reed, please, you have to pull through. That's not what I clicked on. Okay, there it goes. You promised you'd have a drink with me when it was all over. They're faking it. Those little shits. Oh my god, they're faking it. That's mean. But also a really funny animation. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I never knew I meant so much to you, Thomas. You mean... Damn, I should have guessed. He woke up a while ago. He just wanted to mess with you, the childish jerk. Come on, Selena. I busted my ass for this case. This is my chance for a little payback. Middle finger deserved. If there was a competition for the biggest idiots in Boulderton, you two would take first and second place. I think it'd be a tie for first place. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. The boat was a little late. I heard Reed's awake. Shh. He's faking it again? Play along with Reed is my only option. Hi, Iris. It's not looking good for him. But they told me on the phone that he's better. Are you telling me? Okay, you two, stop messing with her. I can't stand it. Messing with me? So, he's awake? Don't let her think that he died for her. Like, damn. Sorry, we put a lot of work in that animation, so we wanted to play it twice. Sorry, I know it's bad, but I just couldn't help it. I had you worried there, didn't I? I didn't come to see you because I was worried. I'm here because, I want to... Ah, that's right. I'm here for the 30 grand you still owe me for the recording. You'll have to ask Thomas. All my money went on medical bills. And he just won the Outstanding Citizenship Award, which just so happens to come with a $30,000 cash prize. Come on, I was counting on that money for a bigger apartment. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, life-ruining amounts of money, teehee. Looks as if it's a chunk of rock crumbled off that boulder. What? What? That's the final quote of the game? What? Giving Sisyphus hope? That's the last thought of the game? Jesus. Oh, there's a bit more. I'm back at home playing some nerdy board game. Tabletop-ish. Oh, it's just a sequence from earlier, huh? We did it! Having to replay a bit to win the boss fight, it did hit me that I'm like, it is oddly sad to be like, oh, time to leave. Time to leave and just not even say goodbye to any of these people because I'm breaking out of prison secretly. So I just bonded really, really heavily with so many people in this prison, mechanically, like it literally says I did. And then I just never talked to any of them again. It didn't say I was leaving, which is kind of rough, honestly. This has been a wild year for like high effort Chinese free games. Like, I don't know, 2 nickels, but it's cool that it happened twice. For those that haven't seen it, I played a game called Threefold Recital a few months ago, which was a really tightly written supernatural investigation side-scrolling furry game where it you walked around in an adventure game in 2D and just investigated the hell out of an environment where a murder of some sort usually happened, and you were able to pull together like a shocking amount of stuff over the course of what was it? That was a really short credits sequence. Wow. From Metalhead Games, thank you for playing. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. They gave Thomas the most intense eyes possible. But yeah, check out Threefold Recital if you haven't. About 6 months ago, Lou's Bar, somewhere in Sparrow's Nest. Oh. Interlude. 2P. Are we setting up Bob? Hey, Bob. What do you carry for protection on the job? A gun, of course. What? He's like a cool cheetah? Wesley. Ha! A gun? Congratulations, you're dead. Even if they don't kill you right there and then, they'll stuff you in a sack and toss you in Hadlow River to feed the fishes. Care to enlighten me? What's wrong with the word gun? Gangbangers don't use the word gun, they call it a strap. Or a heater, a piece, a gat, a stick, anything but a gun. Does it really matter? You know, some of those gang bosses will pick up on the slightest little thing. Well, I guess that's why he joined the Lions gang and not Caesar's, or he might have been in trouble. So that's what you've learned from your last undercover assignment? Or is it the booze talking? You know, the more I think about it, the more I think going undercover is like drinking. It feels good at first, but take it too far, you end up feeling like shit. Huh. What's your next undercover identity? A philosophy professor? There's no way Rocky would be nice enough to send me to undercover at a college. Besides, you know, I only like the assignments that pay big bonuses. Yeah, you're doing this for Marla. By the way, how's she doing? Stop establishing everyone as being straight. You're ruining my life. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have brought her up while you're trying to unwind. It's okay, you're just concerned. The doctor said my sister's only got 6 months left, even with the most expensive treatment. But without the constant meds, her heart... It's not fair. Why do all those drug dealers, gangsters, and rapists get to live, but not Marla? What did she ever do wrong? And what did I ever do wrong? Sounds like you should probably spend the next few months with Marla and not on the going undercover where you can't even interact with her because you have to stay in character basically. Did you hear? Some more states recently announced they're abolishing the death penalty. I don't give a crap about politics, but I do know that without death row, my sister hasn't got a cat's chance in hell of getting a new heart. Okay, that is a different incentive. I'm like, I don't like death row. I don't like the death penalty as a concept because I don't like the idea that the state has permission to kill people. There's already a lot of other fucked up stuff about the prison system in general. But like, the justice system just doesn't seem reliable at actually determining the truth half the time anyway. And also puts people in prison that shouldn't necessarily be there. And just the simple fact that like people have been on death row and then DNA evidence has exonerated them tells me that like, well then no one should be on death row. If there's this ambiguity about whether or not people even deserve to be there, let alone the idea of what, like, even if you don't agree that, even if you're like fine with the state killing people for various reasons, it should still give you a crazy amount of pause that they're just provably wrong. Not only just in general about who goes to prison and who gets punished by everything, for everything, but also like specifically death row inmates have been innocent. And you're like, wait, well, oh, Jesus Christ. You think you'd want to be sure about that one. But in this case, his motivation is just the fact that it's hard to get hearts without you getting organ donors, and you can't live without a heart, so you want people to be killed for that. That's wild. The damn law's nice and lenient to all those criminals, but it may as well be driving a knife into Marla's heart itself. Is that the Bureau? Yeah, real good timing, huh? At least finish the bottle. Nah, I think I've had enough. Interesting. I wonder if that plays before the campaign when you play it later. I get why they did it here. It's like, oh, it's a teaser that encourages you to go back and play the other character because you may not, you may have forgotten that there was the ability to do that. The only options are continue and load? What? Okay, new game is hiding in the load menu. That's confusing. Alright. That's probably been another episode's worth of stuff. Probably, I guess. I'm gonna go back and get my, at the bare minimum, my hang glider escape. and that'll involve another day or two of gathering supplies to craft it. So we're probably going to get stuck in the gang war that's cooking up. So look forward to that. We reached an ending, but I'm not done with Thomas quite yet, let alone Bob. As far as Bob goes, I'm backlogging the hell out of this playthrough. So these episodes are going to be airing far in the future because I've been playing it so much and binging it to try to do a good job at remembering what I'm doing and so on as best I can. So we'll see. I haven't made the choice. I haven't made the decision yet, but I might play something else, then come back to play Bob, or I might be playing Bob next. I don't know. That decision won't matter for a while. Either way, I'll probably take a break from playing the game for a while, and because I got to play Silent Hill F and whatever Patreon chooses, and just generally cover the Halloween event. And also, I'm trying to get some writing done in the meantime, so we'll see. But thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next episode where we dig around a little bit more in Thomas's guts.